to the ground. You're dragging me. It's constantly. No, I won't make a sound. I love the pain. It sets me free. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, said myself that this is the last. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I had myself for you. On the ground, I know the truth. I know the truth. Ooh, oh, now. I'm shaking now, 'cause you say those things, then shut me out. Got no clue what you have found. I'm a rose in thorns, but you cut me down. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, said myself that this is the last. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I had myself for you. I know the truth. Oh, now. I know the truth. I had myself for These feelings inside, butterflies fly with me tonight. These feelings inside, butterflies fly with me tonight.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today, for a minute. I don't stay, I just visit, have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind.
But now Kufra goes in. I think he's going to manage to get a very nice ult on the RNK members. And Fanny really just a 3-man from my S2, and then she just played that. That's very nice. That's very nice. I think Fanny might get this kill on far side here. One more. The far side will YSS keep killing Valera. I think the GG here. They need to focus this, but they don't have minions. They can't end.
Hello. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be your streamer for today. Pixels is my name. I'm really happy to see you guys on time. But of course, I think the match that we're having today is one that it is going to be interesting, in my opinion, because Undead have started this Gaunlet like really strong, and so yeah, and we all know what Alpha Zero is capable of. We know how good they are, so I think basically everyone is already will be expecting a clean sweep, but I think Undead will have something to say about that. Dominion, Rogue Hunter, thank you for showing up so early. SaintCon, thank you so much. We'll do our best to keep being quote-unquote professional as possible. Welcome Dominion, welcome Beatrix, Snipe, really good to have you here. Sage, welcome. Yeah, Rise go reach you too, Sage, no worry. Alright, I think both teams are ready, so should probably just head into game one. I think we've done enough introduction and talking. I would just hope for good games. Hi. Yeah, 3-game spectacle. I really hope so. I think most people are hoping we get that 3-game spectacle. It has been a bit difficult actually to get 3 games against them Alpha Zeros. They have actually been phenomenal, honestly, throughout the series, and not just even the Gauntlets, and even the Nostalgia Cup and past events that people have seen Alpha Zeros participate in. They came together, and to be honest, they've been doing so well. And I think I really need to commend them, for how good they are, how good they have become, and probably the amount of practice. We don't know how much practice they put into it, but I don't think something like this can come without practice, So good job to Alpha Zeros, honestly, very impressive. But anyhow, I'm heading on to the draft. Yeah, okay. So straight away Undead are going to lock in at Melissa, but they are going to be first pick. And yeah, and then it's going to be replied by that's iconic and Beatrix pick by I'm not sure who this question. Please, if anyone knows like this, the player who has the question mark, 3 question marks and a percentage, his name, is kind of difficult to say. Anyhow, I'll just call him Beatrix. He has been a very difficult force to stop, really. I think when he's under Beatrix, it's almost like you can just say 50% that he is going to carry the game, So let's see if Undead actually have a reply for that. Undead are actually going to pick Minotaur and Lapu Lapu. Actually, it's a weird pick because the Valentina was already picked by Professor X. I think you'd be giving that Minotaur's ult to to Valentina. Hex Zero. I wonder. We'll see. We see a Joy Band though from Alpha Zeros, and both teams pick. Yeah, I think we'll see. Other people will come and they'll probably let us know who it is. It's not impossible though. Yeah, so I think so far the only thing I can say is this Minotaur into the Valentina, but then I'm guessing there's more you can do with the Minotaur than the Valentina. So I guess they are willing to risk that, and then they are going to ban out that Atlas. Interesting, very interesting. So let's see who AI is going to go. I think they have the jungle. Oh wow! So apparently, Fredrin is going to be going to the EXP lane, while Hades is going to be rocking that jungle Karina. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tank Karina. The last two picks for Undead is going to be Barat and who?
Everything engulfed in flames.
Barat and Valir. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think a couple of people have actually yeah, the final pick we're going to see for Alpha Zero is going to be that Kaja. I think we've seen, well, not seen, I've had a couple of conversations going on around how Valir is supposed to be the answer to Alpha Zero's like aggressive early gameplay. You know, a lot of people have said, okay, definitely, if you don't want that invade to happen, Valir is one hero that can stop. I think a couple of people have tried doing it with the Lilia. They probably didn't work, and then they just want to probably, I think that should be the job of this Valir here, to at least stop them from that early invade. To be honest, the draft of Alpha Zero's draft is actually looking really, really scary right now. It's a very, very scary looking draft, to be honest. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Undead have done their homework, and even though it's not 100%, they have an idea. And today they are going to know whether it's going to stop it or not. Alright, so straight away, I'm just going to wait for this to load up. Go in for game 1 of the series. Alright. Yeah, Kaja is actually really, really annoying in the right hands. To be honest, even in quote unquote the wrong hands, very probably somebody that is not, that experienced, it's still going to give you a lot of problems to deal with. I think straight away we are going to see Togo for that lethal. I think both junglers want that, and it is going to be surprisingly just that Kaja. I wonder why Minotaur didn't go in for that, because the Kaja was actually able to do all the zoning needed, and Karina would be the one to secure that purple buff, that lethal. Sorry, you can see here Kaja just flexing, and I feel like they are ready for this invade. You can see how Valir is paying so much attention to that red buff, to Kaja and the rotations and all. Yeah, Kaja just being annoying as Kaja is meant to be. And yeah, was he able to force the retry out? Yeah, I think they would now have that information that they have the information that Barat used his retribution there. I don't know if that will serve any purpose, but at least they know that now. Yeah, I think you're right. Undead's comp is not looking bad at all. Not looking bad at all. But anyhow, straight away, first or two is going to spawn here, and let's see how these teams are going to handle this. I think both junglers should be level 4. Wow, Barat is not even level 4 yet. That is, I wonder why that is. Barat is not level 4. Kaja is already level 4, and already Barat is going to get pulled back. He does not have that Daytona's welcome to, you know, make him escape from this. Lapu Lapu, on the other hand, actually dealing a lot of damage, you know, to that Karina, forcing her to fall back. But at the moment, it's just going to be 1 kill. It's going to be 1-0. The kill is actually going to the jungler of Alpha Zeros. That's a Big Daddy Hades, and there's a kill on the jungler. Ideally, that's not how you want to start your game, to be honest. Yeah, Valentina and Kaja. I'd like to see how that is going to affect the game. I don't know why Barat was not level 3 at that moment till the first turtle though. I wonder if Kaja had anything to do with that. Yeah. Trying to get something here, but somehow Karina is actually going to escape that Daytona's welcome. Valentina takes that Minotaur's ult, and right now I think first of all, personally, I feel like Minotaur just needs to be more brave. You're a Minotaur, you know, he has that heal. You can afford to take some hits as long as you know that your team is there. And yeah, Undead reading that gank and is able to stop, you know, it from getting too far before anything happens. But look at here, Barat is actually finding it really hard. Barat is actually finding it really hard to keep his stacks up, you know, and already the turtle already less than half. Second turtle easily is going to go to Big Daddy Hades. Minotaur is going to get caught out. Valentina pops his ult. Yeah, definitely I think the Minotaur is going to fall here, trying to stay alive. He's going to fall first. Minotaur is going to die to the hands of Fredrin. 2 kills to 1. Lapu Lapu here trying to get something out of this. Is he? Yes, he is going to get it there. So far, I think Lapu Lapu is looking like the biggest threat for them, you know. Lapu Lapu is looking like, okay, he is the one that is going to be causing them a lot of problems right now. And I think if they can just capitalize on that, they were able to get 1 kill. 2 kills actually. Who else fell? Okay, so yeah, so they were able to get 2 kills from that, which is actually really good for them, you know, because things were looking really bad. It was looking like another snowball situation. But yeah, look at what we have here. Rather almost like a scrappy team fight, you know, a lot of low HP, you know, people just running up and down. But I think Barat needs to focus on just focus on farming and making sure he gets his stack up, you know, keep his stack up. Just be in your jungle properly, you know. Also, I feel like the Roma Minotaur probably needs to be more brave in checking these bushes. As long as you know you have your teammate, you have a Valir, you know, you have a Valir to do a lot. But look at this here, Beatrix already taking these turrets down to around close to half HP. Yeah, not the ideal situation, and it's looking like Undead are going to just give this turret. And this is typical AI gameplay. They tactically force their way. You can see it's not like there's any aggressive plays, no unnecessary fights, but at the same time they are securing those turrets, they're securing those objectives, if I may say so. Beatrix already has that BOD, you know, and I think she's actually going to start to hurt really well now. The third turtle of the game is going to go still to Alpha Zero. That's the whole 3 turtles secured by them. Beatrix already doing a lot of damage. Double kill for Big Daddy Hades, and the marksman Melissa is also going to fall. That is a 3-0 trade, not the kind of trades you want to be giving to Alpha Zeros at this time. Not the kind of trade. Ooh, and a kill off camera. Beatrix is going to take out Valir again. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Undead, to be honest. This is not looking good. Not looking good. I feel like they started really well. You know, it seemed like they knew what they wanted to do. They had their assignments down. You know, but somewhere along the line, I guess Alpha Zeros just, you know, the pressure just became too much and they couldn't handle it. Oh, it seems like Minotaur is going to engage, trying to get something done here. But Melissa doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as we feel like she should be doing right now. However, we're going to get a shutdown kill on that Beatrix. I think that is actually really, really good. They actually really needed that shutdown kill. I'm not sure how she fell or who got that shutdown kill, but yeah, still good that she was. I think we're going to check that out later. Lapu doing an amazing job. Yes, Skin Chicky. To be honest, Lapu doing really, really well. You know, at least giving his team not so much pressure. Ooh, lovely 2-man odds there, and he's actually going to be able to get that minion wave. And yeah, he's actually going to secure this thing, which is very, very nice for Lapu. You can see there, this is the real sustained game. I think his teammates should try to support him, but at the end of the day, that turret is still going to fall. Followed by Barats. I think straight away they are going to start that first Lord. I think let's go back and take a look at that and shut down kill on Beatrix real quick. Okay. Yeah, so the first Lord has gone to Alpha Zeros. Okay, to actually Melissa who got the shutdown kill, so it's good. It's good that she got the shutdown kill. Oh, Lapu Lapu in a bit of trouble here. Is he going to make it out alive? No, he isn't. Beatrix, the damage from Beatrix is already, you know, is already really, really hurting Undead right now. And you can see, man, look at that snipe. Look at that snipe from Beatrix. Beatrix is Beatrix is making life hard for these guys right now. Oh, Minotaur trying to make something happen here. Beatrix very smartly is able to walk out of that. However, Melissa is actually beginning to do a lot of damage there. But Lear also with the annoying slows. They are going to be able to take down that Fredrin. And I think so far we can call this a successful defense. Yeah? We can call this a successful defense. Wow. Beatrix is really, really a pain. Jiro, welcome to the stream. Edogawa, welcome to the stream. Mugen, welcome to the stream. Inshiki, welcome to the stream. Really nice to have you guys here. Fee, excites you, broski. Yeah, I think, but so far, yeah, I think the biggest problem, well, maybe not the biggest problem, but one of things that will become an issue is that this Karina is actually level 4 already, and the Barat is still what, level 11. That's like a 3-level gap. So it might not be a big deal, but if they can actually just, you know, play the smart game, play patient. Right now, he shouldn't even bother contesting for any turtles. You can't get it. No, you can't get it. I'm sorry, Disaster. I see you, my G. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I actually totally skipped. Welcome to the stream, Disaster. ML Edits, it's nice to have you. Welcome to the stream too. I think Kaja was actually trying to get a pull there, but Minotaur in return is actually going to get a lovely ult, but his team is not there to follow it up. I think this is another thing, just a bit of you know, lack of communication there from Undead. And I think it has happened a couple of times where Minotaur actually engages, actually gets a lot beautiful sets, but they are not able to do anything with it. They are not able to actually convert sets. Yep, basically a free lord. I think they are too far behind actually to even consider contesting these lord fights. Yeah, it's I think what they are doing right now is probably the best. You really don't want to yeah, 9k gold lead, man. I don't think it would be smart for them to go and be dragging any lord with somebody that's 9k gold ahead with a jungler that is 3 levels ahead of you. Automatically you're going to lose the battle and then just give away. But right now what they are doing is playing the smart game, trying to see if they can defend, and we are going to see if they can actually pull off this defense. Beatrix is actually going to focus up on that lord now. Beautiful 3-man knock up there from Minotaur, and Lapu Lapu trying to go chase that Beatrix at the back line there, but Beatrix is absolutely melting and murdering everyone that comes her way. However, so far it's going to be a 1-1 trade. Beatrix trying to snipe out the Melissa. She's going to miss. However, Karina is going to get that unstoppable on the Minotaur. Beatrix hitting the base, and that, my friends, is going to be game 1. Wow, that was a lot of chaos. That was a lot of chaos and violence. You can see here, Lapu Lapu actually had an idea, probably maybe the right idea, try to chase down that Beatrix, because if she's dead, then life is just easier for them. But he ends up losing his life in the process. However, GG to Alpha Zeros. Lovely dominant display from them as usual. Look at that. Yeah, the goal difference was actually a bit too much. Any good team would easily hold that gold lead and make the most of it. OZ, welcome to the stream, my G. Fee, it's really nice to have you here. You abandoned us, but it's all good. Still good to see you. Welcome.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed.
Yeah, the stream is buffering. Yeah, I noticed, my guy. It's you know now. We all know the country we are in, so we'll just have to endure. Hopefully next time the connection will be a bit better, or hopefully it doesn't buffer much when during the actual gameplay. And then yeah, thank you so much, Fee. Thank you. Also, stream is beautiful. Please at least just leave a like. Oh, okay. I thought you meant buffering. Thank you so much. So please, guys, please don't forget to like the stream. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. As I think both teams are actually ready right now. So yeah, let's just head to game 2. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe Undead is going to do something and surprise us. Alright, okay, sorry. Supposed to be drafting. Don't forget. Sicilian. Interesting. I actually didn't see that Sicilian ban coming. But yeah, the Alpha Zeros are going to go just right away and ban that Sicilian straight up. I feel like Sicilian is still just meta in our own in our server. You know, I feel like Sicilian has tormented a lot of people, and yeah, as long as Sicilian is Sicilian, he's going to keep on getting banned. So Sicilian and Melissa, yeah, Melissa, I feel like unfortunately Melissa just didn't have like enough time to scale properly in the other game. So yeah, but they could actually see the dangers. Like if Melissa was able to get her items and farm and stuff like that, they saw what could go wrong. So straight away, Alpha Zero is going to ban out that Melissa, and then Undead first 2 bans is going to be Glue and Faramis. Ban the Faramis, ban the counter. Dexlin, welcome to the stream, my G. What's going on in this chat? Hey, welcome to the stream. Drew, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lancer, no face reveal today. No be me be this, I beg. Osen, welcome to the stream. Undead are going to pick. Sorry, I missed that actually. But Undead first 2 picks is going to be Min Sita and Xborg, and for some reason, yeah, AI are going to pick that Valentina again, and then we're going to see a Mattis and an Alpha. Wow. I wonder if Undead is going to ban Beatrix. Undead is. It seems like Undead feel like they can handle that Beatrix, you know. And Alpha is, I don't know, but Alpha has been. Sorry, Drew, I had to check the connection on my monitor. But yeah, Alpha has been a very, very, like after the buff, the whole true damage and all. His wave clear is actually insane. You know, clears the wave as fast as anything I could know, and then he also has that unlimited true damage that he does. So basically, he's actually a really, really good jungler right now. If he's going to go to the jungle, I think it is going to be a nice. I think for so far, Alpha's biggest problem is probably the fact that he doesn't really have a way of disengaging after engaging with his ult. But at the same time, he does have that life steal that is still very, very good. So take away my Melissa and I pick the Hanabi. You know, Melissa Hanabi, I think we know marksmen that could be very, very dangerous in team fights. No Atlas buff, no Atlas buff. Atlas is just, yeah, Alpha buff, yeah. Alpha was buffed. After 2 stacks, I think every basic attack you do is going to deal true damage. Some amount of true damage. So yeah, it was really, really, it was a very, very good buff. But it seems like it's going to be Martis that's going to be going to that jungle. But I think if we're checking out the picks from Undead right here, it's not looking bad. They have that Lilia, but it seems like most of their strength is going to be in the early to mid game. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't see any. Well, apart from Hanabi, who I think just needs one good set to turn the tides of battle and basically just mess up the enemy team and stuff like that. But man, what do you guys think? I think that, let me just see. I think I should put up a poll right now. Should put up a poll right now. Yeah, actually, but it depends on what he builds. Yeah, it actually depends on what he builds. If I'm not mistaken. The thing I feel like something about Min Sitter, yeah, is that you go full damage, yeah. Use the Trinity build and all. I should probably just let me just put the what do they even call it? Jump back on. I think the game probably has already started. Alright, but the thing is, if you go, you can get people, you can kill people on time, but at the same time, you'll be very, very squishy. So you really need to be careful with how you engage with him if you actually want to go with that full damage build. But he's going to be working that Inspire. So most likely, he wants to go damage. But let's see how that plays out for him. Yeah. All right, so game 2. Oh, it's actually Undead Alliance who's going to get. Let me just correct that real quick. Xbox Jungle, interesting. All right, I think I fixed that. The first point was supposed to be for Alpha Zeros. All right, so Lethal, who gets away with it? Yeah, Big Daddy Hades, of course. His retry has been phenomenal. In all the games. So yeah, he's going to take that Lethal easy. A little win for him there. All right, music too loud. Fixed. Thank you for that. You would almost think that this is Alpha Zero's jungle with the way that is going to be the first blood there, going for Min Sitar. Lovely pool, very, very beautiful pool. I think Alfie might be underestimating his hero a bit, overestimating, if I may say. He's actually going to be using a Popo in the room. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, I'm going to use that. It's going to be a roam Popo and Cooper for Alpha Zeros. So it's actually good. It's good for vision. I think it's good for vision in the right hands, and I think definitely we can all say that Alfie is the right hands. If there's anything like that, so he probably knows what to do with the hero when he's supposed to use the hero. So he's just going to try to get level 4 here, and then already you can see it seems like both teams, Alpha actually is going to miss his ult there, but Lilia in a bit of trouble. She's already able to pop the black shoes, get herself back to safety. Min Sitar trying to make something happen here, and he's actually doing a lot of damage, but the kill is going to go to Popo. It's going to be a 2-for-1 right now. Mate is looking for the 3rd kill, and yes, he is going to get it. Wow. I think that was a 3-for-2, yeah? I think that was a 3-for-2 trade right now. And just like that, first turtle is going to be secured by Alpha Zeros. Yeah, that was a beautiful exchange. I think what actually happened. But look at the positioning from Alpha Zeros, Undead using those skills, they just took a step back, didn't really rush anything. Just let them do their thing. And then Mattis, once he gets that ult off, it's impossible to stop, really. It's impossible to stop. consequences of Mickey Mouse draft. I guess you could say so. But this Mickey Mouse draft, I feel like it's actually something. I feel like by Mickey Mouse draft, you mean the purple pick from Alpha Zeros. But nah, I think Alfie is experienced enough to pull this off. However, he's in a bit of trouble here. He's going to need to pop that sprint to get out of that place. Ooh, Undead in a really, really bad position. I don't think they noticed that Marty is coming in for behind. However, he's just going to get all of them really, really low, forcing a couple of people to recall. Valentina trying to go into the back line, clear one or two, but nah, nobody is going to fall there. Valentina just being annoying right now. I think Xborg might fall here. Yes, he is going to fall. She was not being just annoying. Look at what Alpha Zeros are doing right now. You know, stopping them from recalling and getting the kills. For some reason, somehow, it looked like they were not going to get any other thing, you know, from that exchange there. But look at this. It's already 3 members have already fallen. Surprisingly, you know, 3 members ended up falling there, and the gold lead is actually becoming wider and wider, man. It's becoming wider. It's already 3k gold lead right now. Already 3k gold lead. The turtle has spawned. I think Valentina was just being really, really annoying there. Actually goes there, takes his ult, stops him from recalling, gets the kill. And you know, I feel like Undead just like relaxed, thinking, okay, they didn't get what they came for. We are just going to recall and everything. A double kill for Iritel actually off cam. Since she got she got ganked, but it was the one that dealt the damage, and now Undead is actually really, really angry at her. But she's not going to go down easily. She actually took 2 members of Undead down with her. Lovely play there. Lovely play from Iritel. Lovely play. So I think that's going to be the first turret to fall, and followed by the second. I think this is something that happens every time, yeah. When Alpha Zeros are playing, when those objectives want to start falling, they start falling at the same time. A lot of them, you know. See now, like they took the turtle, took 2 turrets, GG, you know, something like that. But yeah, I'm on true. Come on, really catch fire for that place. That was personal, the way they chased him. Xbox is just going to pop that ult here just to get out of trouble. Man. And that is going to be the 3rd objective secured for AI. And it's 2 kills, man. I think we'll just take a look at the build right now. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to make a poll. Come on. Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. I'm back. Back.
Team turret has been destroyed.
Vote for whether Undead are going to, epic comeback now. Epic comeback. I think if there's one thing we all know about Mobile Legends is that it's not over until it's over. Yeah. Come on, you guys should not lose hope in Undead. Don't lose hope in Undead, please. I'm sure they can make a comeback. Back. It's not impossible. Please, a little faith. Come on, guys. I click no so fast. The thing is, yeah, I'm actually trying to look for something that could happen. Yeah, see, this is something that could happen. Alpha has, okay, maybe not. Iritel absolutely running rampage on this page. Is she going to get the maniac? No, she is not. And yeah, she's actually going to get out of there easily. But yeah, that was. Is this the end? I'm thinking Iritel does not want to end this game. Iritel is actually having a bit of fun right now. But look at that, man. She went absolutely crazy on them. She actually has higher level than so many of the members of Undead right now. I don't know what Undead will have to do to get back from this. I really have no idea, guys. I have no idea. But the professionals are in the chat, all of you are the professionals in the chat. What do you think Undead can do? Which miracle? What can they do to actually get that miracle comeback, or at least just something they can do to get their foot back into this game? I don't want to believe that it is over just like that, Mixed up. Oh yeah, that's for the second game. The first game actually started that way. It's not so straightforward to just switch the team names and all that. So at least we know who won game 1 from the tally. Glory versus Grandmaster. I just feel like I honestly don't know. It was just a bit difficult to match the pace, but that was a good catch there from Mattis, from Minsita, actually almost killing and taking out that Valentina, but she's going to make it out of there alive. Chaos actually right now here. I feel like Alpha Zero is trying so hard to end this game. Iritel is going to pop that ult, doing an insane amount of damage to a lot of people. She's going to take down the Hanabi. Alpha coming in. I think, dude, are they minions? They are not minions. The base is going to fall. That is going to be game 2.
Victory!
Going to Alpha Zeros. Another clean sweep for them. Can't say it was really, really difficult to see the game going, any other way, considering looking at the momentum that Alpha Zero started with. But yeah, in my opinion, I would say Undead did their best. They did their best. They actually tried. So good game, good and well played to Undead. GG's to them. I think we can just take a look at this real quick. And see, you guys are saying Hanabi did bad, but from what we have here, she's the one that did all the thorough pushing. 0-0-0-0. Apparently, no other member of Undead was able to get any push going. No matter the buff, Hanabi is still a bad pick. I really doubt that, to be honest. I really doubt it. If you face a Hanabi that is well farmed, trust me, she's going to make life hell for you. All she needs is a good front line, and stuff like that. It's alright. I'm not going to argue with you guys. You guys are the ones that you guys know the meta. You know what is right and what is not. So, and Poe. But anyhow, no blink, just speed damage. Yeah, she doesn't need. You don't need. I don't feel like you need blink if you have CC immunity. Yeah. So like, whether or not she needs a blink, the blink skill is actually debatable. If you can position yourself well, it just means that you need is a higher skill. You need to be more skilled. You need to be perfect in your positioning and all that. It's just that Alpha Zeros are probably not the best team because they know the priorities, they know what to focus on. So it's a little bit difficult to pick a hero like Hanabi, that can't, move much against them. But anyhow, I think I think that would be good game, honestly, from both teams. Great play Undead, Alpha Zeros, GG's, and hopefully, at least Leila can bully in lane. Oh my god. Alright, so thank you all for joining. Indra, Mnes, Disaster, Kenshiki, Hero, Fee, Abdul KG, thank you for joining the stream later on. And then hopefully we're going to see here again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night and Pixels out.